All right, let's take a look at AMD stock. Big breakout today, big volume. This is the weekly chart. There was a bull flag on the weekly, broke out above that all-time high. It's pretty notable because it looked like potential bearish head and shoulders over there. There was a fake out over there on the low. Even on the monthly, you thought, okay, maybe it could be a monthly bearish head and shoulders. You got the shoulder, the head, and maybe another shoulder was going to form. And lots of fake outs for the bears. That's why this move has been dramatic. A lot of bears getting squeezed. Quite high volume today, though. But this is a big breakout. What I would look for is maybe a little bit more of a push, give or take, depending on what the market does tomorrow. The NASDAQ, whether the NASDAQ shows any strength or not. And if it does, I wouldn't be surprised. We do push a little bit higher. I think this profit taking had in part to do with people being worried about the reaction from Amazon earnings, in which was good idea so far to take some profits. And I mentioned to take profits on my Instagram story at 104, to take partial profits anyways. I wouldn't be surprised to see this move right here be similar in length to this move from this low to this high. Let's put it at the low over here, and that could send us around 107 or so before maybe seeing some consolidation. I wouldn't be surprised to see some consolidation soon because it is getting a little bit overextended. The move was already pretty big from 84 over here up to 105, 105.74 over here. That's a pretty big move. It's over 20%. So there's bound to be a little bit of profit taking, and you've seen that already a little bit today with that upper wick. Big volume. Let's check where the volume is. Mostly at the lows. Most of the volume was in that first couple hours. So most of the volume is still in the green, and I think that's a good sign for the bulls. And there was no big volume spike at this high. So AMD might not be done yet, although it might see a little bit of turbulence, give or take what the NASDAQ and Dow Jones do. But it is getting a little overextended above the red line, so I would exercise some caution here on a bit more of an increase. I would maybe take a little bit of profits as it goes higher and then potentially look for some consolidation around this level before a potentially higher breakout to higher levels. Taking a look over here, I wouldn't be surprised AMD does end up going higher this year. Unless this candle pulls back, unless we end up having a bad year in the markets, which isn't looking like it's the case right now. If the markets continue to be strong till the end of the year, I wouldn't be surprised to see AMD up here at that 140, 150 mark even, but I'd say around 140 would be a target I would look at. Just in terms of the way the candle looks, it would look like a proper candle, like a proper parabolic move, because this looks like a parabolic move on the monthly, on the yearly on AMD. I wouldn't be surprised to see this candle finish off around $140 or so. So AMD still looking good. This is a big breakout. A lot of bears are getting squeezed, but be a little bit cautious in terms of temporary consolidation. I know there's big volume here, and a lot of times big volume like this can lead to a reversal. But in this case, this big volume is matching a big breakout. This is a major breakout. It's breakout to all-time highs. It was a fake out bearish head and shoulders pattern that never played out on the weekly or the monthly chart. Look at that. Looks like a big bearish head and shoulders. It was a big fake out, and this is just a big squeeze because a lot of bears probably entered thinking it was going to reverse. And so it's looking strong still. I don't see signs of a reversal. The NASDAQ showing some weakness. That could translate to AMD, but I do think AMD overall still looks strong. I lost it. I lost AMD. Oh, well, there it is. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. Thanks, guys, for watching. Remember to press that like button, and have a good night.